You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, today is the day we're gonna save our yellow hive. It's a very aggressive hive of bees. It's a horizontal hive, and they've grown too large. In our last video about the bees, we ended up trying to do a split and then giving them a new queen. Okay, we've got her right in there in the queen cage. Here we go. So the split worked great. We've got our blue hive right over here, and they accepted their queen, and they've been a lot calmer. We're gonna go check them out real quick. And then we put a new queen in with the yellow hive, and they ended up killing her. Tried to see what they were doing, and this hive is a loss. I think we're gonna have to eliminate this hive. So we have two choices. We can either do a full split, get the bees all out of the yellow hive, get them into other smaller hives with new queens so they're not smelling any scent from their previous queen, even though we've had her out of there for maybe 3 weeks now, or we eliminate the hive, which is what a lot of people initially suggested that we do because of how aggressive they were, that we just destroy all of those bees and move on. I feel like if I didn't have a suit on right now, I would be dead. It's that intense. The queen was accepted in the blue hive, and that went so well. A lot of people wanted us to continue with that. We were able to find 3 more queens. We have 3 more nuke boxes right over here, and so we're gonna try to move them all into these 3 boxes with these 3 new queens today. All right, so we're gonna go over here to the blue hive, check in on them. All right, so our queen is right there, right towards the top, looking great. That's awesome. Since the blue hive's looking good, we can now take our green, orange, and red boxes. We're gonna take them over to the yellow hive. And now we're gonna open up our queens because I need to mark them. I actually got these unmarked so I could get them a little cheaper. Save $7 a queen if you mark them yourself. And I'm gonna mark them. Only problem is I can't find my white marker, which is what you mark in the year of 2021. I'll do a green, red, and yellow to go with my new hives here. All right, our queen is moved into here. Just trying to get out from there. Can't quite fit through the top, which is good. All right. We got her held right here. So we've got her marked. Okay, we've got queen in here, number 2. All right, there's number 2. She's marked with a red dot. We've got her in there. So I'm gonna set her up right here at the top, and then Eli's gonna do a little green dot on her. Right on her, do you know where it's at? Right on the black part of her back, that little circle. That's perfect. Eli did it, first try. Got a little green dot on her. So we got 3 queens. We've got them all marked right here. And so I'll just look for the color when I go to put them in the hive. Now we're gonna head over to the yellow hive and start splitting the bees up. All right, so I've got the green queen to go in the green hive. So we're gonna get her on here and ready. Okay, so we've got her on that frame. So now, since we're going to do away with this yellow hive, we're gonna completely clear it out. We're gonna go ahead and take some of the brood and the honey, and we're just gonna attach it right onto one of these frames to give them something to eat, and then some brood to hatch out, even though we want them to produce some new brood with the new queen. There's another queen cell. They've got some honey, they've got a queen, and they've got a good amount of bees so far. All right, now we're gonna take this over to the other hive.
We're moving the green hive.
All right, now let's go do the other 2 hives, okay, bud? All right, we're back from doing the green hive. Now we're gonna move them into the orange hive over here. Do the same thing, give them some brood, some honey, and a queen to get them all set up. This one's the queen with the yellow dot on it. Since we don't have an orange dot, this is what's gonna go inside the orange hive right here. Going to be some really good honey on there, about half capped on there. This is a really good honey frame. So right down here on the bottom, they're building their own comb, and so they're trying to find a way to keep their hive going separate of my frames, since they know I'm killing their queens. So I've got to remove this to make sure they don't grow a queen in here. Alright, so this frame worked out pretty well. Got that moved in. Okay, hive's good. Get it plugged up here. This is our last hive, the red hive. We get the queen all ready to go. So maybe these bees, I'll put it right next to them so maybe they'll move over and climb on in here. So the last thing we're going to do after we move the orange hive over is get all the bees into this red box. I'm going to try to do the whole bees go marching one by one right in here with the queen. And so we're going to get any and all of the honey and brood in here and then take the rest away. And these bees will either have to go or they'll just have to stay with the hive and there'll be nothing left. So we're going to try to get those bees to move in there. But now we're going to move the orange hive over. Yep, she's good. She's good. All right, now every last bit of this hive is outside. All the frames are out. The bees are still all over the place. So we're going to try to get some more frames set up inside here, close it up, and then they can hopefully walk in the front if they want to be with this hive. Otherwise, this hive will be completely done tomorrow. Now it's dark. I got a frame ready to go in here. I'll try to find one more that we can put in here with these guys. There's still just thousands of bees in this hive, even though there's nothing in here. No frames, no honey, no brood, no queen. So I'm going to leave that hive overnight over there in case any of those guys want to end up going in there. So this hive's done. We have thousands of bees here, but if they won't go to a new home, I don't know. I just can't make them. I'm going to do everything I can to get them over into this red hive, give them a chance to get in there. But if they don't go tomorrow, I'm moving that. And then whatever bees are here, they're just going to have to go find a new home. Or look at this red hive over here. Normally a very calm hive. I don't know if their honey's getting ransacked by this yellow hive now that they don't have honey and brood. I don't know. I don't know what the effects are of taking away everything, every part of their home. So these guys are nuts. They're mad, as they should be. Let's go check on the others and see if I can get any other of these bees over in there before I take them inside and take the rest of their honey here. Alright, so we've been working on breaking down some of this honey, some of these frames over the past day, and we've got a couple of the best frames right here to start breaking up the comb and breaking up the honey to harvest some honey and then to render some of the comb afterwards.
I'm going to open up the honey caps so we can let it flow out.
Now starting on the back side with the same frame. While Becky's over breaking down all of that beautiful comb, I'm over here rendering some of our beeswax. So we're putting the comb in here and melting it down in some water, then we'll filter it out. Then we should have some pretty nice beeswax to be able to make something out of.
All right, this is the second frame. Uncap it. This is the back half of that one, second one. So now I'm gonna squeeze the honeycomb and get all the honey out of it.
This is the fun part.
Filtering out all the junk out, dead bees, stuff we don't want in the beeswax, and leaving just the beeswax and water. So I filtered all the big chunks out, so now I'm going to filter it again through some cheesecloth.
Yeah, it just gets tiring holding your hands up this long.
This is what we have to do after Mommy and Daddy are working. I think you're walking too fast, Uriah. I'm walking perfect. You make her calm.
I'm looking at you. I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice, feeling kind of hypnotized.
Ready? Get it
I'm
ready.
looking at you and
Go.
I feel the tension.
Go, Isaiah, go! Go. Almost there. You can do it. Come on, don't give up. You did it. You did it. So this is a couple exciting days with Dolly and Maisie. Maybe our last time milking her tomorrow. And so today we're just getting her in to feed her some food, and then we'll milk her one more time before drying her off. And as far as AI news, next week there's going to be a couple days where we'll put them together just to make sure that they don't come into heat again. And then about third week of October, the vet is going to come out and do an ultrasound, and then we'll know for sure if they're pregnant. So why are we drying her off?
So we put Maisie and Dolly together, see if they were in heat, and Maisie was still drinking from Dolly. So we will never be able to dry Dolly off completely if she's still drinking from her. So we thought we would dry her off first and then put them together, and hopefully that she won't drink from her.
And Dolly needs a break.
Yes, we need to.
And we need a break.
We need that, yeah. Have breaks.
Who you got there?
Leggy.
Leggy. We're gonna send her on a flight?
Yeah.
Looking at you, trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
Betty. Alright. So it's 2 days later, we're here at the Yellow Hive, and it is not too bad. It is mostly cleared out. This little group of bees right here in the corner is about all we've got here. So not too bad at all. I'm happy to see that. Over here at the Red Hive, I do have quite a bit of bees coming in and out. I don't remember seeing that many bees coming in and out. Good chance that some of the bees moved into there. And then here's our wild swarm from last year. And over here we've got our red nuke box. Right here, we need to move that over to the other one. They're looking great. We just let the yellow queen out, except for this orange hive here. And then we've got the last one, the red hive, that we're gonna check right now that we just moved over. Oh. They have made it all the way through to her. Okay, so we don't need the queen cage anymore. So the yellow hive is almost completely out of commission. We've got our nukes over here. This is what remains of the yellow hives. I'm gonna give them some pollen patties and some sugar just to get them off to a good start in here. But I am really relieved to not have that yellow hive around. Let's go pour some jars of honey.
Are you eating honey?
Hey.
You eating honey?
right, we've got a little bit in here. I think we'll have enough to fill maybe 20, maybe 30 jars of honey. So let's pour out our honey. See what we get. You ready, bud?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Isaiah. Thanks for your help. All right, we got 21 jars.
Last of the season, or do you think we'll have more?
So we've got 21 jars up here. We've got, I think, one more little harvest that we'll have after this. Look at the colors on these. We've got some swirly colors in some of these are dark, some of these are light.
This one's really light, and then this one is really dark. So I don't know if it just settled to the bottom. It is pretty fruity. We have a pear tree that did really well this year, so it might have been from the pear tree.
Ooh, you want to show them the wax?
We got a good chunk of wax that we are going to do some stuff with. Some arts and crafts. We're really excited about it.
That is so cool. Took a little while, didn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a mess too. Melting it down and getting it pure. Still needs to go down a couple more times. So you see the bottom half? I think I can get it cleaner than that.
But we just got some stuff in today so we can make some fun projects.
Yeah.
So this is our first time out here at the Yellow Hive in about a week since it's been out of commission. It's been completely closed out. And we're out here without a suit on, which we haven't been able to do in a long time, months. We haven't been able to come out here and be safe around this hive. See if there's anybody in here. You want to see in here? Come here.
That's why.
Come here. Might be our only bee.
Oh.
One in the house. No more bees in the Yellow Hive. We're safe. Can you believe that we are out here without a suit on?
No.
Pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Now I have to worry about getting stung through
Right.
clothes and the way.
Wild swarm hive's looking great. We're providing some supplements of pollen and some sugar water over here, and our red hive's doing great. I think I can get a little bit of honey there before winter, but it's pretty exciting to be done with the drama of the Yellow Hive.